Hi everyone, thank you guys for coming out to our National Ninja League competition. This is going to be the rules video for the endurance course for teens, young adults, masters, and elites. A couple things before we get started. The videos that you're going to see are going to be demos for the elite course. There are the same number of obstacles and the same rules for the obstacles for all these other age groups. But some of them will be oriented differently, and I'll point out those changes in this video. When you guys get here the day of, we will give you about 5 minutes to kind of walk around and see what the course looks like before we get going. Another thing to note is that only the things that we say are in play are part of the course. So if something is not mentioned as in, then that means that it is not part of the course and you shouldn't use it to help you. Alright, so for obstacle number 1, it's going to be feet only. You're going to start on the red mat. You can use the lily pad, the stones, the quad steps, and the orange mushroom to get to the parkour boxes. Either of those parkour boxes is fine. And you may use your hands and feet on start and finish platforms. Obstacle number 2 is going to be feet only. Your starting platform is that lowest purple parkour box. You have the 2 quad steps to get over to the green box. Again, it's feet only, but you may use your hands and feet on start and finish platforms. Obstacle number 3, you're going to be starting on that green box that you just finished on. It's hands and feet on the 2 ropes as well as the big parkour box, getting over to the red mat that Noah is landing on. This is a good time to remind people that incidental contact is okay, but if you put weight down on that blue mat while going to the red, then that would be a fail on this obstacle. Remember, for the NNL, you have to completely disengage an obstacle to clear it, so let go of the rope on the red before progressing to the next obstacle. Obstacle number 4, you're going to be starting on the gray box. This obstacle is hands only on the colorful part of our flywheels. This is going to be the first change in the course from the elites to the other age groups. For the elites, that third flywheel is going to be upside down, but again, only that blue half circle lip is the portion that is in. For teens, young adults, and masters, that flywheel is going to be flipped down the way that the first 2 were. Again, this obstacle is hands only, and you'll be getting to a box past that third flywheel that you'll see here in a second. Alright, this next obstacle is going to be hands only on the metal ring. You're going to be going through the sky hooks, changing your direction a little bit, getting over to that red box in front of Noah. It's hard to tell in the video, but the angles of the sky hooks will be less for the teens, young adults, and masters than it is here for the elites. But it's the same rules, and it's going to be about the same distances getting over to that red box. Alright, the next 2 obstacles are going to be linked. They're both hands only, and you're starting from that gray box. And this is where another change is going to be. For the elites, you guys are going to be going from the Trapeze Bar to our book that Noah is on. For the teens, young adults, and masters, there will either be 2 nunchucks or 2 bananas hanging there. From there, you guys are all going to progress to the purple V, then the lache bar, and the touch point is the devil steps. Once you touch the devil steps, you have cleared the first obstacle in this lane. And then for the devil steps for the elites, the only part that is on is the big side of our purple steps, so the small steps close to the wall are not in. For all other age groups, as long as you guys are on the purple wood, you may use the big side or the smaller side. All of you will be progressing over to the same red mat that Noah landed on here. The next obstacle, you're going to be starting on that red mat you just landed on. It is a hands and feet obstacle, and you may use the green part of our teeter-totter, the black tire, and the yellow rope to get over to the gray box that is in front of Noah. The next obstacle is going to be hands and feet starting from that gray block. You may use the inner walls of our spider wall, and then for elite men, you may only use that cement wall in front of you so the rails are not in play. For elite women, and then all of the other age groups, male and female, may use the bars on the walls to get over to a gray box around the corner. For elite women, that's optional, so if you don't want to use it, you don't have to, but it is there if you choose to use it. The next obstacle, you're going to start on that gray block. It's going to be hands only on our black bar setup, getting to a platform. There will be a platform there. We just didn't have one for this video. The next obstacle is going to be feet only. The start platform is that red mat, and the finish is the red mat on the other side, and you may only use the green spinning log to get across. Alright, so guys, at the end of the course here, you're going to be starting on the red platform. The cliffhanger is going to be hands only, and this is where another change is. So, if for every age group other than elites, you guys can continue to go across the cliffhanger, and the clear is going to be when you get to that purple piece on the right side of the frame. For the elites, you guys are not allowed to go past that yellow tape line. The clear for you guys is going to be when you touch the vertical limit. And then the next obstacle for elite is getting from the vertical limits onto that same purple piece. So elites are going to end up with one extra obstacle in the course. Alright guys, the final obstacle, you're going to be allowed to use hands and feet. So once you get to that purple one, you can use your feet on the wall. For the elites, you're going to go up to the pumpkin, and all other age groups will be going to a ring. From the ring, you guys are going to progress to the trapeze bar, and then you will stop your time by hitting the buzzer that is hanging underneath of our truss. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you guys here.